What's going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and in today's video we're going to be covering Nami Wallet. This is the wallet on Cardano, but I'm going to be covering more than just a wallet. I'm going to be covering a complete beginner's guide and even, kind of an expert guide in how to use the wallet and all about the wallet so you can get the best possible experience out of Nami Wallet. Side note, before we get into the video too far, if you want to go down to the bottom of the video bar, there's little sections and chapters. You can then use these chapters to go and answer specific questions you might have about Nami or setting up your wallet. And also, all of these chapters are going to be linked down in the description so you can go and see each specific video content to get the answer you're looking for. Okay, so the first part of this video is not going to be a tutorial. It's not going to be, how do I install Nami? It's going to be why Nami. Why do I pick Nami, and why do I think Nami is probably the best option for just about everybody, and especially beginners in the space? As you can see here, I have a list up of some of the wallets on Cardano that are building or already out, and to be honest, I don't just use Nami, I also use ccvault for tracking taxes and getting a bigger overview of my wallets. But Nami is my go-to day-to-day wallet, and if I was to suggest anyone a wallet, I would probably suggest Nami. All of the hard stuff, the complex stuff, is kind of taken out of sight, and it's just very simple. I've done this with in real life friends. I've showed them both of them. I showed them yoroi, and the ultimate decision I've came to is that Nami Wallet, it just makes things easy and simple. Does it have every feature you could ever ask for? Probably not, but things are being added constantly, and also Nami Wallet's the only wallet on Cardano yet to really develop something that can utilize the whole Cardano blockchain. Smart contracts and decentralized applications are enabled through Nami, and that's what makes it my go-to wallet for now and into the future. Now we're going to get into how to actually install Nami Wallet. It's pretty simple. You're going to go to the first link down in the description or one of the links that says Nami Wallet install, and you're going to basically just go to it and click on your supported browser. Yes, you are going to have a PC for this. You're going to have either Chrome, Brave, or Edge installed, or any kind of Chrome-based browser. Usually I use Brave, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to be using Chrome. So just click on it. It's going to bring you to the web store, and you're just going to click Add to Chrome. And then you're going to add it. Pretty simple. And then we can actually get into making your wallet or importing your wallet. If you're importing your wallet, go down to one of those chapters right now, and it's going to be the import chapter rather than the creation chapter. So once you have it installed, you're going to be able to go to the little puzzle in the top right and just pin it right here. There's a little pin button. Click that on, and then it'll always be in your top pins. I like to have it as the first one, and then when you click it, you're going to be able to see, it doesn't matter which website you're on. This is the point of Nami Wallet, is to interact with websites. But if you click it, you're going to be able to see that you can now import a wallet or make a new wallet. For this purpose, we're going to be making a new wallet. I'm going to have the import section also in the video, but we're going to be making a brand new fresh wallet for the purpose of this, assuming that maybe you've never made a wallet before and you don't know what the heck you're doing. With that being said, let's go ahead and make our new wallet. All you're going to have to do is go and click new wallet, and you're going to accept. Make sure, obviously, no one's can see this screen, and that's because we're going to be showing the seed phrase. So you can see my seed phrase here right now, but anyone who has access to this information will have access and full control to the account that I'm creating, to the addresses that I'm creating basically with this wallet. So anyone with these 24-word seed phrase will be able to get into my account and completely compromised. So never share this. And then once you've written it down, I'm just going to screenshot it because I'm not going to use this wallet again. Once you have written it down, just go ahead and go to the next button, and then you're just going to have to put it in one by one all the way up to the 24th word, and then you'll be in your wallet. So go ahead and do that, then click next. And after you've clicked next, you're going to be prompted with this, and you can just type in whatever account name you want and a password that you're going to remember. It doesn't really matter what this password is. The only reason this would matter is if someone was on your PC locally, and then they could get into your account and use your account, send funds, etc., etc. But most important thing is your seed phrase. So just type in a password you're going to remember here, and then you're good to go, and you can click next. After wallet's created, you're going to see that we're inside a Nami Wallet now. Now, before I go over how to actually do everything in the settings, I'm going to also cover a chapter on importing a wallet, whether it be from Nami Wallet, again, whether it be from yoroi, daedalus, or somewhere else, how to import a wallet and make sure it works in Nami version. So we're going to do that now. Skip ahead the next section of the video if you just want to learn about the settings and you're brand new to the wallet and you don't want to import an existing wallet. But if not, then continue watching. Okay, so we're going to be going off the scenario here that what if you want to import a wallet that is not from Nami, that it's a wallet that is from yoroi or daedalus or somewhere else where you use a bunch of different addresses, because Nami Wallet is single address systems. Every account you make is a single address with a different stake key, meaning that it's not really that compatible with some of the other wallets, but you can make it compatible. And I'm going to go over that right now. So first thing we're going to have to do to restore is we're going to have to delete this wallet. We're going to have to go to the settings and we're going to have to reset wallet, type in your password and get rid of the one we're in. Of course, you don't want to get rid of it if you don't have your seed phrase on hand. Make sure you always have your seed phrase ready to re-import it. But what we're going to do now is say we have a yoroi wallet, or say we have a daedalus wallet. What I would suggest is using this other wallet called ccvault and importing it there first to kind of get it formatted and compatible ready with Nami Wallet, and then we can bring it to Nami Wallet and have no issues whatsoever. So let's go ahead and kind of give you how you're going to do that. Now, if you're just importing an existing Nami wallet and you know that it's Nami already, all you have to do is go to the extension, click import instead, and choose the 24-word seed phrase length because that's the Nami wallet lengths, and then press I accept and continue, and then you can paste in your actual wallet seed here. If it's Nami already, you don't need to do this compatibility update, but we're going to go run through this compatibility update, going from yoroi, daedalus, or whatever other wallet that has a bunch of different addresses over to Nami and make it really simple. So all you're going to need to do if you're importing a wallet from yoroi, daedalus, or whatever else that is not Nami compatible already, meaning it has a bunch of different addresses, all you're going to have to do is go over to ccvault.io, be linked down in the description, click on add wallet, and you're going to click this restore wallet option. Now, if you have a hardware wallet, I highly suggest most people get hardware wallets as they make this way more secure. You never have to give up your private keys. You just send out your public keys on your hardware wallet. It's much more safe. I highly recommend a lot of people get hardware wallets just so they can avoid getting their keys stolen and by putting them into websites that are potentially malicious. ccvault is not one of those malicious sites, but there are Google Forms and all type of support things trying to get people's private keys all the time, and many people get scammed by putting in their private keys in places that are not really wallets, or they're trying to fish out people's keys to maliciously take all of their funds. So be careful. ccvault, you're good. It's a trusted wallet. And what you can do is go to restore wallet right here. And then after you're done restoring your wallet, what you're going to do is just click the amount of words you have. If you have the hardware wallet, you just connect it, export your public keys, and you're going to have an account like me. But yeah, just put in your wallet, whatever it may be. And then once you have your wallet on the left-hand side here, you're going to have to type in a password similar to Nami and set up an account name. You're going to go over and click the cogwheel. And after you click the cogwheel, there's a lot of options, but the only one we're really concerned with is single address mode. This makes it really easy for Nami, and this is what we're going to use and utilize on this wallet to make our wallet Nami compatible. All you're going to have to do is enable this, and then your address, when you go to your receive, you only have one option, which makes it way better. To me, having multiple is kind of pointless and just gets everything super confusing. And this will also not only help you stay organized, but help you be able to be compatible with Nami. So what you're going to do is you're going to enable this, and you're only going to have one receive. You're going to send all of your funds. So you're going to go to send, and you are going to click, or you're going to type in the receive address that is your wallet. And then in the message, you can leave it blank. The assets, there's a send all button. Just click on the send all button, and you're going to send them all to your own address. Okay. Make sure when you go to the receive, you copy your own address, send them all to yourself, confirm it, submit it, and then everything in your wallet is going to be on that one address. So this means we can now take our key, our public key, or sorry, our private key, whatever it may be, and instead of importing into ccvault, we can now go back to Nami and press on the top here and import it once again. Okay, this might take a minute, but it's pretty simple, and this will help you a ton if you have a hardware wallet or if you have a normal paper mnemonic phrase. Now that you have your wallet formatted, yeah, just go ahead and click import and put it back in here. However many words it is, go ahead and put your wallets in here. Then when you load up your wallet, you're going to see, you can actually see all the balances because they're in that first address on Nami. When you enable it on ccvault, it uses your first address generated, which will be the one that is here on Nami. So it should be fine in that regards. And then make sure you always have that button enabled if you're going to be using ccvault and not Nami. If you're using Nami, it's going to be pretty simple. You can then make new accounts and do all types of stuff and have access to all your funds. But keep in mind that if you ever go to any other wallets and do any other weird things that don't have that single address support, your wallet on Nami may not reflect the same thing that you actually have in your wallet. Okay, now that you've watched the previous section of the video and you have your hardware wallet all set to one address using ccvault, go ahead and go to the top right if you want to add a hardware wallet to your Nami wallet and click connect hardware wallet. It's a pretty simple process. They only support Trezor and Ledger right now. Select whichever one you're going to be using. We're going to be using Ledger, and then go ahead and connect it. Keep in mind, if you're new to hardware wallets, when I say connect it, what you're going to have to do is go to whatever platform you're using, Trezor or Ledger, make sure you have their latest software and install the Cardano application. Then when you want to connect it, you type in your PIN and then you go to the Cardano application and you enter that application. Now this may be different for whatever device you're using specifically, but that's the basis of where you need to get to before you click continue. Make sure you open the Cardano application. Okay, I went ahead and opened the Cardano application on my Ledger right here. And then what we're going to do is press continue. We're going to go to whatever device that we're actually using. In this case, it's a Nano S. Connect it. You're going to see there's a lot of options here, right? I have 50 accounts. But what we're going to do, since we formatted it correctly using ccvault, is just click the first one and then click continue. And then we should see it in our wallet. We should see it in our wallet after we go to our Ledger and confirm that we're exporting our public key and allowing it to basically be seen by this Nami Wallet extension. Then you should get this nice, beautiful, happy face, and you can close this and then go back to the extension. Now, when you open back up your Nami, you're going to be able to go to the top right and go to your Ledger account, and then you're going to be able to see your balances. This isn't my actual balance, of course. I've written these numbers in, but you're going to be able to see those balances on your Ledger now, and you're going to be able to use it like anything else. When you want to send transactions, it's the same process. You're going to open up your Ledger, and you're going to confirm the transaction there, but you can also have your other Nami wallet, so it's really convenient and it's really nice. You are going to only have one receive address now going forward for your hardware wallet, but to me, this is probably the best foot forward, and if you want to have other wallets, you just use a normal Nami wallet with mnemonic phrases to kind of keep your assets spread out, or get another hardware wallet. So yeah, pretty simple. You can see I have my main test account and I also have my hardware wallet. Now I'm going to cover the basics of Nami, the settings, and how to make new accounts and all that good stuff. So let's get into that part of the video. First things first, let's go over that there is many accounts you can have for one Nami wallet. Nami works on a system that is pretty much you can create a new account and name it whatever you want. And then you can do this as many times as you would like. I believe I haven't really went too far past 10 wallets, but you can do this many times over and you're going to get a different state key, meaning your wallets aren't connected with one another, and you're also going to get a different receiving address for each wallet you create. So you can create as many wallets as you want just by doing that. Now, something to keep in mind for this, and it's very important so you don't get confused later down the road, is that when you re-import a seed phrase, you're going to only start with the one address. And if you want to get your other addresses, you're going to have to do what we just did and do it over again. You're going to be able to make a different name. You're probably going to have a different icon here, but it's in order of how many addresses you've had. So if you have 10 addresses and you want to get the 8th wallet down the list back, you're going to have to, when you re-import your wallet, you're going to have to go down and make 8 new accounts till you get to the 8th one so you can access that account. So that's the basis of how that works. If you ever lose your Nami wallet, or you need to re-import it and you only have your one account, don't panic. You can get access to the other ones by just creating them again, and it goes in order of when you created them, and you could change the names. You can then have access to all your assets once again when you re-import and you create these new accounts again. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's something that's going to be very important. I know a lot of people get confused about that. So I figured I'd cover that first. Now you have multiple accounts, but what you can also do is change the account's name and change the icon. So you can go to general settings and you can see here, you could change the name, you could change the brightness, or sorry, the theme of your wallet, and you can also change the icon. So you just press refresh. I have a different icon now. It's pretty simple. And then you can also change it from USD to euros. That's pretty much it. If you ever want to get rid of your Nami wallet and you want to get it off your browser, this extension, you just click the reset wallet button, and then you're going to be able to type in your password and confirm, and then you're going to be back to that. Do you want to create a new wallet stage, or do you want to import a wallet stage? Okay, next setting tab we're going to go over is the whitelisted sites. Okay, right now this wallet doesn't have any whitelisted sites, but when you're interacting with dApps and when you're interacting with anything and you're using Nami Wallet, you're going to have to give access to these sites by just typing in your password, just so they can see your public addresses. Okay, that's all they're going to be able to see. And then after you've done that, they're going to show up here. If you ever want to get rid of one, maybe it's malicious, or maybe you just don't want this site to have access to your data of your wallet, you can simply click an X on the side here. It's not that important, but it is good to know. Now, in the network section, you can see you can change from mainnet to testnet. You probably won't even need to ever use this, but just know it's there if you want to go to test network. And it's a test network, meaning it's not real data over there. So just know that, okay? You probably will only stay on mainnet, but just know that the setting is there. Now, other than settings, we have a few options here. What we can do is receive ADA, and this is how we get our address so we can actually fund the wallet. I'm going to go over how to fund your wallet in a second here, but first off, that's your receiving address. Here's a QR code, and here is the address. So you just press the copy button. It's going to be on your clipboard now, and you can paste it when you want to go and send it to someone. That's the send button I just clicked, and then you could paste it in here. With Nami, however, it's really useful. You can actually go over here and see it'll pop up with your other wallets. So you can send from wallet to wallet inside your Nami wallet, which is really nice. And then you can type in an amount here, and you're good to go. So just let's say we type in 2.3. Transaction not possible. We don't have any ADA on our account. And then we can also type in, show some assets. I'm going to demonstrate this in a wallet that actually has stuff in a sec here, but that's basically the basis of receiving and sending. Okay, now I've gone into an actual wallet with things in it. This is my main wallet. You're going to see here what I can do is show you that there's different sections inside of the Nami wallet. Right here on the left-hand side, this is our tokens or fungible tokens or assets that aren't really NFTs, and you can see I have two things right here. They're domains, but like let's say we had a token of a Cardano native asset, it would pop up here, whether it be, you know, the new token that launched yesterday or the one you just picked up off of a DEX. This is where they would show in your Nami wallet. Now, other than that, you have a section for collectibles. This is NFTs. And you're going to see here, there's a bunch of pictures and stuff. Pretty much you can click on any of these and then you can see the full data of it. It's pretty simple. If you want to get out of this, or maybe you want to send it, you can just click send. But if you want to get out of the screen, you just click back on the screen again and you can resume. Now, there are better ways to look at all your NFTs if you have 177 like me. I'll show you that in a second, along with how to actually delegate and switch your pool. But you can also see something to keep in mind, the transaction history. Okay, this is pretty important. On the right-hand side here, you can see that I have transactions. This is where you're going to see any of your logs, and this is where you're going to go to if you want to see what's happened. Now, other than that, we're going to go back to the send tab, and I'm going to show you how to send assets to an address. So what we're going to do is pick another address we have in here. Let's say we do our buy sell address, and we're going to put in a little bit of ADA. Let's just say 2 for now, or let's just leave this blank actually. And we want to send some assets. So what we're going to do is over here, we can see the names of the assets, and then we can click them. And on the left-hand side, you can click them all at once, or you can just click them individually like this, and it'll add them to the transaction. And then you can go back and press this check mark when you're done to add all the NFTs you want to send, or the fungible tokens you want to send if they're the coins, to a certain address. And it's going to calculate the min amount you need to send this. And then after that, you can click send, type in your password, good to go. Something else to keep in mind that's pretty important is this top number right here, once it loads, of 6.3 ADA that I have in my account. So if you hover over this, you're going to see I have 26 ADA locked with assets, meaning if I go and see my full balance, it'll be about 32 to 37 ADA if I add the collateral. So keep that in mind. This is your balance you have available to spend and send and do whatever you want freely. The other balance 26 ADA, you can see right here, is locked with my NFTs because I have 150 NFTs. They have, you know, a little bit of ADA produced with each of them to kind of keep them in my wallet. It's kind of confusing, but just know that you have 26 ADA locked with assets here and 5 with collateral, and this is the balance you can spend. So keep that in mind. That's pretty important. All right, now we're going to be going over how to fund your wallet, how to fund your Nami wallet, and how to actually get ADA into it. If you don't know how to buy ADA from whatever exchange is around your area, I recommend probably going and watching a separate video on that. But if you have the ADA in an exchange, or the Cardano rather, you can go ahead and you can send it to your Nami wallet. And I'm going to show you how to do that in here. It's pretty similar for every single exchange. Basically, every exchange, you have an assets page. You're going to find the Cardano page. And once you find that Cardano page, or whatever option that gets you to withdraw Cardano, you're going to click on that. And then you're going to be able to withdraw to our Nami wallet address. So all you're going to have to do here, say I have 1 million Cardano in this wallet to withdraw on my exchange, you're going to copy this address here from your Nami wallet by doing what I just did. Then you're going to paste it into here, and it's going to auto find the network here, or it should, or you just have to click it. And most exchanges have a minimum fee, meaning you need at least 2 Cardano or however much Cardano to actually withdraw. So keep that in mind. Then you just confirm it and do whatever you need to do on your exchange, and it'll be sent to your wallet address, presuming you put the right wallet address in here, that is your Nami wallet. So that's how you fund your Nami wallet. It's pretty simple. And once you have it funded, then you can go interact with dApps and do all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to get into that now. Now that you have some funds in your Nami wallet, or say you want to view your NFTs, or maybe you want to stake your Cardano, that's what we'll go with. What I would do is head over to Pool PM. So create a new tab. This will be linked down in the description. And on Pool PM, what you can do is stake with a stake pool. Now, to stake with a stake pool, all you have to do is search up the stake pool and then, you know, click it. Here's my stake pool, the Jack stake pool. And after you've done that, you can go ahead and, assuming you like the stake pool and, you know, everything is good, you could go ahead and press join. Now this join button is going to generate a transaction on your Nami wallet. You're going to have to give Pool PM access to your Nami wallet, just the public keys, okay? But it's going to generate a transaction that you just have to sign. After you've signed this and you put in your password, you're now going to be staking that specific wallet on Nami to whatever pool you just joined. Sometimes this has, for me, taken 2 tries to go through. Even though I signed the transaction, it doesn't submit right away. So just double check that after you've signed this transaction, you've waited a minute, that in your Nami wallet, it actually says up here that you're staking with a stake pool. As you can see, once this loads, I'm staking with Barry. There's going to be an option here to stake with Barry if you just click this button, but if you want to stake with a different pool, you can also do that by clicking join on Pool PM. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and that's really the gist of that section. Now, something also that's really cool is if you're in Pool PM and you want to see your NFTs in your wallet, you can also do that by clicking this button on the right hand side here. Now what this does is whatever wallet you're in Nami, it's going to go to that stake address and it's going to show you all your NFTs. Yeah, I got a space, bud, but don't worry. I'm holding on that forever, okay? So now that we've done that, you could see all my NFTs. Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome. And it's pretty nifty. It's really handy to zoom out and see all your NFTs rather than just scrolling endlessly. It kind of takes forever to scroll endlessly and it's not that fun. So if you want to see all your NFTs and you have a lot, all you have to do is go ahead and put it into Pool PM, your receiving address. You can do that, or you can just click the button. So another alternative is you can just go here and whatever receiving address you're using, whether it be a Nami or whatever else, just paste it in and the same result will come, that you can see the NFTs associated with that address, or you can just click that button on the right hand side that is over here when you're not already in an existing wallet. Let's say I also switch wallets now on Nami. This is going to auto update and switch me over to the new wallet I just switched into. Okay, now we're going to be going over how to interact with websites using Nami Wallet, and this is also going to include interacting with things like DEXs and DeFi protocols, as well as in this example, the SpaceBuds website itself, who are the same people or person who created Nami Wallet. So go ahead and you're going to press this connect button. And what you're going to see here is it's going to allow access. It's going to allow access basically to your wallet's public keys. Okay, it's going to be able to see your addresses or the address that you're in. After you've done this on Spacebud specifically, you can go to the top right, click on your address, and kind of see what's going on with your account that is officially connected. So now you verified that you actually own this Spacebud or whatever else is in here, and I can go list it on their marketplace. But when you list on a marketplace, you have to interact with a smart contract, and for many things coming up, you're gonna have to interact with smart contracts, and in order to do so, you need to enable collateral. Now, what is collateral? The Nami has a perfect explanation of it here. Maybe not perfect, but it's an explanation, and we're gonna cover that now, and then I'm gonna show you how to actually enable it yourself and why you should enable it. Essentially, what this goes over here is that normal transactions that aren't smart contracts or scripts or Plutus validators are going to not need collateral because they just kind of give back the fees or any cost that might have been incurred when a transaction fails. Now, when you have a smart contract, it's validated on phase 2, and only the node that produces the block verifies the contract fully. Now, let's say someone's very malicious and they want to take all your ADA. They could kind of bump this number up and take a lot of ADA. Now, with collateral, this seeks to minimize the risk. There's only going to be a 5 ADA collateral that someone can take from a malicious smart contract using their script. So pretty much this is helping a lot, and this is going to prevent people from taking people's hard-earned data and also spamming the network with failing contracts. Let's go ahead and enable collateral. Go over to the top right, and you're going to see over here there's a collateral option. Keep in mind you have to enable this with each separate wallet that you have in order to interact with smart contracts on each wallet. Bit of a pain. Yes, it's 5 ADA, but trust me, it's better this way than any other way for now. There can be a more adaptive solution in the future, but for now, 5 ADA is not that bad to kind of put some safety in mind and keep things on your side of the table when dealing with any kind of new upcoming dApps that might be trying to be malicious and steal a lot of your ADA. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to collateral, click on it for the wallet that you want to enable collateral with. Probably a wallet that you're going to actually be using for smart contracts and whatever else. To be honest, I would use a wallet that has a little bit less than 170 tokens in it. I would most likely create a fresh wallet that you interact with smart contracts with. This way, there's less likely to error. Sometimes when you have too many UTXOs in a wallet or too many transactions coming in, making up your balance, it's not going to be able to submit the transaction as fluidly, so a new wallet might be needed. Then go ahead to that new wallet, fund it up with one transaction if you can. Click collateral and just type in your password, and you're going to be able to enable it on that specific wallet. Okay, there we go, confirm, and now we're going to have collateral enabled. Now what I'm going to do is go over to cnft.io and just show you how to buy an NFT with pretty much 2 clicks using Nami Wallet. This is not a smart contract as of right now, and there are also smart contract marketplaces, but to be honest, what I've shown you so far, you're going to be able to figure out how to use all the marketplaces pretty easily by just going to them and following their instructions. Now that you know that collateral has to be set and many other things to use these marketplaces, and you're comfortable and you have an organized Nami wallet, should be pretty easy. But if you want to buy your first NFT and you want to make it simple, another way you can do is go to probably the biggest NFT marketplace right now and go to cnft.io, find one you like, and just go ahead and click on it. Now on this website, there is a pay with Nami option. You're gonna have to click buy, and then you're gonna press continue, and then you're gonna press the pay with Nami button. After you've done that, it's gonna basically build the transaction for you. No, this is not a smart contract, and you should always verify these when you're clicking these. It's not gonna be on every trustworthy site out there. It's not gonna have the system. Make sure, it's sending 9 ADA. Okay, it's sending to an address. This is probably the address that is listed here. As you can see, it ends in 5ALZLD, same right here. Press sign, press your password in, and confirm that, and then you'll be ready to go. On cnft.io, if you don't already know, it takes a minute for the transaction to come in. Then you have to wait for the seller to send the asset in 24 hours. If they don't, you get your ADA back, and then if they do send the asset, you'll get the asset, and the seller will get the money. Simple as that. Pretty straightforward. That's how you buy an NFT on cnft.io in just about 2 clicks. I'm also going to cover how to mint an NFT. You can put any image in here, and this is a proof of concept tool by Nami Wallet. This is by no means a finished product. It's just something to use that is pretty useful. It's easy, it's fun. And if you want to mint your NFT for yourself and just have some fun, you could do so. So all you're going to have to do is drop an image here. After connecting your wallet, you just click that button and that's going to connect your wallet. Drop an image here. You're going to select whatever image you want. Let's select one of my thumbnail videos, name it up, put the quantity you want. So if it's more than one, it's going to be a fungible token technically, because there'll be more than one quantity. And then put your author, and I'm going to be Nami Lover 2004. And then you could just mint, okay? You just click mint. You're going to sign the transaction once again that pops up here. And after that, it's going to mint to your wallet. It only costs the network fees. So it's only 0.2288. You can see we get an asset. Just sign that transaction and you'll have the NFT minted to your wallet. This might take a minute to submit, but that's how you mint an NFT very simply with Nami Wallet. It's very straightforward. And that's going to conclude the Nami Wallet guide for today. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. It's been your friend Jack. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.